Alrighty. Oh, man. Good morning, ladies and gents. Kenji's World, muttering for another day. Today's Sunday. I am chilling, killing like a villain. I have nothing too crazily planned about what I want to talk about, but that's fine. That's why this is a live vlog thing. I'm just muttering into existence what is my current thought process right now. So Sundays, it's good, is a rest day for me. Sometimes I swap it Saturday and Sunday, but I make sure at least there's one rest day going on. It's a practice, but I love my lazy days. I can't help but think of what my next week is going to be looking like. I can already see I'm plotting it. Scheduling, planning has become such a powerful tool in my life to keep me on track, so I really appreciate it. Now, before it moves over, man, look at the ticket today. BTC, 58K. I knew that was going to happen. It dropped to like 56, and I was like, this is not going to stay this low for that long. It's a buying time. And for y'all that still think, crypto will be... No, I'm not saying all crypto is not funny money. But, BTC, if you don't got a bag, man, get your bag now. I would just highly recommend. Not financial advice, not financial advice, not financial advice. Always remember. It just seems like a better way to put your money into savings. But, hey, that's me. I don't really know that much. I just like it. Money, number go up. So... yeah, Sunday, relaxing day. I got a big week. I have an audition that I need to film before Tuesday that needs to be submitted. And tomorrow I've got a couple of meetings. We're going into business, guys. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, can't say I've really planned out what today is. Sundays, maybe just my muttering days. It truly could be just muttering days. I'm okay with muttering days. It's a nice time to reflect. I had a good weekend with the birthday, with the fam. I'm learning really art of... It's kind of the art of communication, but the art of communication is absolutely paramount on the art of listening. And how you hold yourself whilst you're listening to people. I'm very blessed that I have this kung fu practice, but just stay still, I've noticed yesterday was my cousin's wedding reception that I went to, met a lot of friends and family, and just the ability to stand still whilst having a conversation with someone, as above so below, still your body, still your mind. And once I did that, I noticed, this is interesting. I'm able to absorb so much more information from this person. And I really want to know more. Once again, if they're a good conversationalist, maybe it's biased because I was talking to my uncle's older brother. He's like 62 now, and he's been a lawyer. A little bit more succinct with conversation, and he's probably been a very good person who listens in conversations as well. So, had some great conversations, but it wasn't just that. I was talking to my cousins that I haven't really talked to that often. And it's saying error. YouTube is not responding. But I think it is still. I think the live feed is still working. So, the art of conversation, communication, just listening to people. Always listen. There's so much going on if you just listen to people. More than you would expect. We all, not we, but... many of us want to talk about ourselves, and it's actually really great when someone comes along and asks you how your day is going and genuinely cares and really opens up. That's what my podcast will be about. This is not my podcast, this is my vlog. Oh, riffraff. You're just hearing Kenji's mind, man. I'm not talking anything serious in this. Kenji's World is just my journeys of life. So my business is going to be business. Kenji's World is just Kenji's World. It's going to be doing its own thing. And yeah, conversation. Just listen to people, listen to people, listen to people. You don't know what's going to happen. And the more you stay centered, the more you stay still, just magic is in the air. Really, a whole lot of magic. So much better communication with my girlfriend, with my friends, with my family. So much more going on. Oh, you'll like this. I want to keep singing in my life. I love singing. I love expressing myself vocally, and singing itself is a vocal practice. I always have to refine, I have to tune my ear a little bit. And I was at Indooroopilly Shopping Centre yesterday. I just wanted to buy a book. I gave my brother a book. I realized I still wanted to keep this book, and I thought, it's not that expensive. I'll go buy another book. And I'm singing in Indooroopilly Shopping Centre. At the beginning, just quietly to myself, not too quietly, but I was singing My Happiness by Powderfinger. Just singing to myself and doing my thing. And the instinct and impulse to be, a little bit concerned or self-conscious or worried about what others think is natural. And there is a tendency to withdraw instead of open up more. There's a tendency to shy away from the pressure and tension that may be in your situation and circumstance. But if you lean into it, you step into that pressure, that is where diamonds are made. That, in the heat of the moment, are where great swords are forged, and where you can cultivate character. And I felt the pressure. I felt the tendency to want to withdraw. And I said, why? And I've done this before, but it came up again. I said, why? This is other people's opinions of me, other people's ideas of me. They do judge me. They're judging me on something very superficial. So why is that even important? And next thing you know, I'm almost full singing in the shopping center. As I'm walking along, I'm seeing people staring at me, watching me. Some people having the, what the hell? Ha ha ha, funny guy. And people like, yeah, kind of interesting reactions that you get. The more that you can cultivate a sense of, this is just who I am, and unapologetically being yourself. I think that's a really important factor. Unapologetically being yourself. My girlfriend and I, jokingly, but I found a very interesting, we found a hierarchy of humility. And the ha-has, which are jokes, and people. People should always be prepared to cop the ha-has, right? But you don't ha-ha about God, because just be mindful, don't tempt the Lord, right? But we were just talking about the nature of jokes, and you just can't ever take it too personally. People are so sensitive. People can be so, close to their personalities, their identities, their individuality, the thing they think is who they are, and can become so offended by jokes. I'm sure comedians are just rife with having to deal with this, having to remind people that it's a joke. But obviously some things may feel more personal than others, I understand. But if it feels personal, to me, is a wonderful opportunity to be like, oh wow, am I super part of me being an ideal, or not an ideal, but me identifying with that as who I am? Because if we can continuously make fun of each other, and if it hits a note, something in your core, then it's great. It's a time for reflection. Oh my God, I take that part of myself so seriously. Obviously, jokes have to be funny, because someone is telling the joke, if it's coming from a mean place, that's in itself not funny. If it's genuine funny, the ha-has, then it should be humbling, and we can stay there. So the hierarchy of humility: God, ha-has, and people. People, ha-has, and God. Keep that level intact. I thought I'd share that nonsensical piece of wisdom that I doth recognized last night. So, keeping it simple. Sundays, easy sessions, man. Are you taking it easy? Are you relaxing? Are you taking time for yourself? Are you giving yourself what you need, a bit of rejuvenation, a bit of sunshine, nice water, chuck a bit of apple cider vinegar in there. A little bit of vinegar is good for you. Keep it fresh. Do you have electrolytes running through your body? I went to Soak in West End. Really great. I'm so used to those kind of bathhouse designs in Japan where you can go to an onsen and you can get the cold plunge or saunas. And in Soak in West End, I think they have one in Miami as well. In West End, they have the magnesium pools, sauna, steam room, cold plunge. It's actually pretty nice. I believe it's $30 if you go in the mornings, but it's $50 for an hour and a half, which is pretty decent. So check it out. Rest and rejuvenation, recovery. What are you doing for yourself? How are you looking after yourselves? How are you caring and enjoying the life that you're working ever so hard to enjoy? So with that note, Kenji's World, I'll talk to you again tomorrow.